Afternoon.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Mm, Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. Really all right. So it's our first meeting. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I would definitely like to tell you something about me. So this side Lalit, I come all the way from Uttar Pradesh, and I did my graduation in pharmacy. And it's been 7 years I have been working in private organizations. And apart from that, I have like interest in listening music. And this is all about me in nutshell. So I would
Yes.
also like to, yeah, I would also like to request you, would you please walk me through about your introduction if you don't mind?
Okay, so my name is Aarna Shukla. I'm 9 years old. I study class 4. I study in a public school. I'm talking to you from Bhopal, the capital of Madhya Pradesh. And
Okay.
if and I have a YouTube channel called the Aarna. It's for upload conversational English videos. This is all about me.
Okay, and I am pretty much sure that you must have started speaking this language since your birth, and your parents must be helping you to victor this accent as well.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, okay. So actually, now I would like to know something about your journey. Like, how did you work on yourself, and how do you actually inculcate the things?
Well, my journey started when I was 3 years old, to- and and since that age, whenever I speak, my tone it feels like a different accent. It feels like I'm speaking,
Hmm.
and everyone liked that accent. Even my principal, she noticed that, so she talked to my parents about how that. And
Yes.
said that to your child has a good accent. Do you speak like
Mm,
that with her at home? My parents got so happy and thought if the principal is trying to inspire us to teach
mm.
her more, why don't we just do it? So that's how my journey started.
Yeah, exactly. Great. It is quite phenomenal. So I would like to know one thing from your end that when you talk to the people, so do you find like somebody is not able to understand? Do you find somebody so far like this?
Can you please repeat?
Yeah, I said when you talk to somebody, so have you ever find somebody? Have you ever found somebody who is not able to understand you like this accent?
No.
Okay. So everybody is able to understand like whatever you are explaining.
Yes. Sometimes it happens. The, the whenever I talk to any village person,
Mm,
my some words they can't understand.
mm, mm. So you are the second person with whom I have connected who's speaking in different accent. Otherwise, I usually get the chance to connect to those people, those who are speaking in Indian accent itself. Okay, so when you started speaking this language, so you directly started by British accent, or you were speaking in Indian accent as well?
Well, when I started my journey, first I started to practice English because, as I said, I was too young at the time and my tone was
Mhm.
just like that accent.
Okay, okay, great.
And,
Okay, so how do you learn the vocabularies? Like, do you work on your vocabularies kind of thing? I know that now you are tend to speaking this language, and now you are tend to grab this accent as well. So, do you work on your vocabulary sometimes?
yeah, sometimes I was that
Okay.
noise.
Actually, I'm outside of my home, and that is why you are getting such kind of whole noise.
That's why I can see you're in a shop or something.
Yes, 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 yes. So here I have been running a business as well. So that is why you must be seeing something from like in my background.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I would like to know something about your goal. Like after you already have conquered this language, so after a couple of years, where do you wanna see yourself? Like after completion of your 12th, what would you do? Have you ever thought on this?
Wait a minute, just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
do I need to
so
repeat
I
my
feel like
question again?
yes, because somebody else will
Okay, I
call.
said, yeah, no issue. I said, after like completion of your, like, what is your goal? I would like to know about that.
Well, actually, I would like to become an IS officer.
Mm, great. Okay, so how did you get to know all about like IAS? Like you have to become IAS, and who told you that there is something that is related to IAS, and people can become like this, and people can get the a position of IAS? How did you get all the information about IAS?
Well, actually, I got a goal to be an IAS officer. So I was inspired by Kiran Basie, and I wanted to give the UPSC exam to become an
Okay,
IAS officer.
so why did you only choose IAS? There are innumerable jobs you could go for them as well, and you could prepare for them as well. Why you only want to go for IAS only?
It's because the IAS is the head of for any district, and I can give justice to people and even punish the wrongdoers. See the people
Yes.
is wrong things
Yeah.
and
It
crime.
is, yeah, it is high powerful job in India. And if I talk about like toughest exam in India, so that is the toughest exam in India. That is conducted by the UPSC for IAS and for IAS and IPS. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So as you told me that you study in eighth class, so whenever you go to your school, so that time do you find somebody who's speaking like you in your class?
I'm in class for
Okay, you are in fourth class. Great. It is, quite phenomenal to me because I haven't witnessed anybody like you who's speaking this language in different accent, and as well as he or she is doing study in just fourth class. I didn't even know Hindi properly in this age. Yeah.
you only knew English in that age.
No, actually, I didn't even knew Hindi, how to speak that language properly, and what to say of English language. Now, recently, I've started speaking this language. 2 years back, I started. I think you must be getting calls again and again.
Yes.
Okay, so what should I do? Should I wrap up this call, or should I connect to you again, or should I wait?
I think let's just keep carry on.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, so do you like readings?
Yes, I do. I love reading.
Okay, okay. So what kind of genre do you like to read?
Well, actually, I love to read storybooks.
Okay, storybooks. Okay, and do you find that reading is really helpful for the people for the peers of English language?
I mean, yes, reading is important for the peers of beginners, they can say.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you have any question for me?
Yes.
Okay, so would you please ask them if you can, if you want to ask, you can ask them. Otherwise, I'm gonna go forward into the conversation.
So, so I have one question. Like, can you please tell me about your profession?
Okay, pardon, please. Would you please, what kind of profession are you talking about?
Any profession?
Okay, okay. So I would tell you about pharmacist profession. Actually, I am a pharmacist, so it would be better to me to explain you, the profession of pharmacist. So Should I break the ice? Are you able to get me properly?
Yes.
Okay, so the thing is this, as I told you that I did my graduation in pharmacy. So after completion of my graduation, I got my license registered in Pharmacy Council and I became a registered pharmacist. So this is a profession which deals with the medicines only, related to manufacturing, related to dispensing, related to the patient interaction. Whenever we go to hospital, you must have seen this thing that people are going to the hospital to get the treatment done, and after meeting to the doctor, they get the prescription from the doctor, and they go to the medical store. So when we go to the medical store to take the medication, so pharmacist comes into the picture, and pharmacist tells you that which medication at what time you have to take, and what would be the dose for that medication. So this is all about the pharmacist profession.
Okay, that's really great. And I got it all because my father is also a pharmacist.
Okay, so you must know like what all things are being done in the pharmacy profession. You must be going with your father somewhere, somewhere like in a hospital or somewhere.
And no, I didn't went to a hospital with my father. Trip,
Okay.
but I
Okay,
can
and
somehow
so I would like
question.
to know one more thing from your end. So the thing is this, as you have already started uttering this language in different accent, so do you find like somewhere we have to put lot effort while speaking different accent?
I couldn't get your question.
I said when somebody is speaking this language, as you already have started uttering this language in different accent, so do you find when you speak this language in British accent, you have to put your more effort on speaking?
Um, well, no, I don't have to put much effort. So as you know, I'm so good at this accent.
Okay, okay. Because you started directly speaking this accent, so now you don't face any kind of impediments or cumbersome while uttering this language.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so what would you like to? Yeah, you know, I have witnessed that lot many people are struggling to vanquish this language. So what would you like to suggest to them? How they can actually learn this language in an easy manner?
Well, for learning this language, well, for learning this language, which is English. So for me, confidence is so important because if we're not so confident, so how can we practice English? If you're less confident, you'll think like, "Oh, English is too hard. I don't think I can do it." That's what will you'll think with less confidence. But if you're more confident, you feel like, "Yes, I can do it." Yes.
Yes, exactly. You said right. Okay, and one more thing I would like to know, like what kind of content do you watch? Like somebody is fond of watching Hollywood movies and all. So what kind of content do you watch?
Well, actually, I don't watch movies much.
Okay, okay. So do you watch cartoons and something?
Yes, I do watch cartoons, English ones actually, because for me more, they give me more
Hmm.
vocabulary.
Okay. So do you like to listen music as well?
Yes, I do love to listen to music.
Hmm. So do you find sometimes like difficulty while understanding the or while comprehending the songs of Hollywood?
No, I don't find much difficulty,
Okay.
and I don't watch much
Because
music, so I don't know much about it.
yeah, because you know, when I was in my primitive days of learning this language, so I started listening English songs. So that time I was facing that issue that I was not able to understand the accent or the pronunciation, the words out there in the songs. And when I got 10 to listening to them, then I was able to understand or comprehend them, like what they are singing in the songs.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so like I know this thing that people must be asking to you like how to work on ourselves, and your classmates would be asking to you that how to work on ourselves and how to actually triumph this language. So what do you suggest to them? Like if somebody wants to become like you, if somebody
Well,
wants to speak this language like you, so what would you like to suggest to that person?
well, what class? Well, if I could say about my classmates don't ask me much because they don't even know like you have this accent.
Okay, okay.
So if somebody else, apart from my classmates, want to learn English, I could tell. I also have a video about that. If you want, you can go watch that. I will just tell it. I'll
Okay, okay, okay.
I can tell the 5 tips which a person could use to practice English. The first tip
Okay.
is start thinking in English. One
Mm,
question must have raised in your mind. What does that even mean? It means make the words and sentences in your mind, and you have to keep practicing them. Uh, Excellent question. How do you get those words? You have just normally make them in your mind, or like
mm,
if you're traveling somewhere, like you're at school, you're at office, you can make any word or sentence on them.
exactly.
First, have to go with the words, then go with the sentences. Because, as you
Mm,
know, words are more smaller than sentences. That's why.
exactly.
The second
Yeah, you
one is
said right. Mm, go ahead, go ahead.
the second one is start to using a mirror. When a beginner starts talking to other people, we the beginner would feel less confident and shy. Yeah, so it's better to talk to yourself, and a mirror is a good way to talk to yourself and practice English. It's usually used for your body language. It's because body language is also important for your English speech whenever you're speaking a speech in English. And instead of a mirror, you can use your mobile. It's also like a mirror or something. You can make any video or after that you could say any topic or any speech. You could say anything you like. And then you could see how are you pronouncing the words, are you getting the words right, and are you getting the sentences right? And that's all. The third tip is
Mm,
start talking to children. It, because when a beginner, one question must arise in your mind, why should we talk to children? For
mm,
example, you're a beginner and you're talking to any adult person and it's advanced good at English. You'll they'll judge it they'll judge you so much, laugh at you, fun at you,
yes.
make fun of you. You'll feel so less confident. You'll feel
Mm,
so shy. But if you talk to children, they won't be able to judge you or make fun of you. And if they do, just normally do a little laugh.
mm. So how many calls do you get while having the conversations? I think you
So
must
many.
be getting. Mm,
Yes, that's the problem. The the
yeah,
fourth
yeah.
the fourth tip is start talking to other beginners. It's the same as
Mm,
the third tip because they're also learning English. You're also learning English.
exactly.
They won't
Mm,
They'll also won't judge you much. They'll also won't make much fun of you.
mm.
And the
Yeah,
fifth
that's how.
tip
Yeah, that's how I also had started. When I was beginner, I was in the primitive phase of learning this language. So I was also doing the same thing. I was connecting to the people, those who were learning this language like me, and I was connecting to the name animals as well. Don't you like you won't believe I was talking to the animals in English language in my primitive days. Still, whenever like in the evening, this is my routine. I go to the animals. I have couple of dogs in my street, and initially people were laughing at me, people were making my fun, like making fun of me, like he's the person, he talks to the dog in English. This is completely a hilarious kind of thing, don't you think? Yeah. So
Yeah, and I
yeah.
got confused. Why? How can you talk to an animal when an animal can't even speak?
Yes. So, let me tell you, let me spill the beans about it. Like why I was talking to the animals. Still, I do that talk. So, the human can reply you. Human can pull your leg that can human can pull your leg that you are the British, you are the American. How you can speak this language in front of me? Even the person is not able to speak. That frontier person is not able to speak, but he can pull your leg. So in order to get the proper fluency, in order to get the proper pronunciation of words, I started talking to the animals because they were not pulling my leg, and they were not sorry, and they were not correcting me at the same time, and I was able to express myself whichever I wanted to explain, and they were all ears to me. And I was feeling like I'm talking to the human, and if they are not pulling my leg, and they are just getting each and everything from my end, and still whenever I go there, so they always come to me, and they always roam around to me. Yeah.
So I think we should wrap up the session because I'm getting so much calls and it's almost lunchtime.
Okay then, have a great time. It was nice connecting to you. It was an euphoric conversation with you. Thank you so much. Have a very lovely time.
I also enjoyed this conversation with you. Hope to meet again some other day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Have a nice day.